Recording. Start the streaming. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first stream from the BDE 17 streams. And this is take number 3. Hopefully this time we've got the kinks worked out of it. And I am one of your hosts, known as Scoots Media, with my two other hosts, S. Fisher 1993. Say hello, S. Fisher.
Hello there.
And my other charming host, Dr. Morbus.
Hello out there, you failed experiments.
Yeah. Today we're going to look at some funny stuff on YouTube and commentate on it. So, without further ado, let's jump into that wonderful thing known as YouTube. Raising the Titanic. How to. Oh boy.
Been a while since I've seen these pics.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't help but to laugh. This intro using
Titanic
James
Cruise
Cameron.
Historical Preservation and Salvage Design.
While the exact details Titanic Truth's
The
plans
heck?
to use on rising the Titanic
What's up?
Just reacting to that.
Oh yeah. This guy who owns a company.
bow remains closely guarded to the company. We can share a basic overview of how the project will take place. Since many have asked for more details in previous videos than what we have so far given, it is Titanic Truth's plan to use a method similar to that used on the H.L. Hunley, where steel containers will be placed at the edge of the wreck site to create a footing.
Where have I heard that before? Sounds like a movie.
For a steel truss to securely sit on top without sinking into the mud. The truss will be equipped with enough lights and cameras to fully cover the wreck at all times during any and all movement, in order to create a secure and safe form of visibility over the wreck. Special subs that are designed to dive to the deepest parts of the ocean will be used at the bottom to give crew a hands-on 360-degree view of everything that is happening. From there, specially designed slings will be pulled under the hull to create a secure cradle to hold the wreck. They will be placed fairly close together to prevent any section of the hull from sagging or falling between any unsupported areas. Smaller secondary guide wires will be secured to the upper decks to prevent the wreck from rolling over during movement. Once everything is in order, a short test lift will take place to see how the wreck handles the move. If all goes to plan, we will slowly move her to the top of an underwater plateau just north of the wreck site, where she can be set back down to rest, and a shallow water dive site can be set up to allow work to begin to achieve the final lift of the bow. At which point, a specialized submersible transport ship will be called in to load the wreck onto her deck for the final ride home. At this point, however, there is no final home in mind, as that detail will likely come down to negotiations between Titanic Truths and any financial backers who may wish to invest in this historic project. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, make sure all your notifications are on so you know when we update every week. And if you really want to help get a hold of all your new local news, newspapers, TV channels, everything you can think of, and tell them all about Project White Star.
Oh, yes.
Get us out in the news. Let the world know we want to save history. Thank you.
Well,
I think this guy's insane.
what gave you that idea? I mean, what gave you that idea?
He wants to use the stupid
I mean, let's just dig out the Titanic. I wonder with what? Shovels? I mean, what are you gonna dig out the bow with? I mean, like, Yeah, and not only that, but we're going to set it on a shallow shelf. So once we got it in the truss and all safe and secure to move, we're going to set it somewhere else in the ocean floor. And then try to raise it again. Because that just makes sense.
Yeah.
It was easy as hell, but we know better.
Oh my god, I love this man. I love him so much. He makes me laugh. Let's find another video. Oh. Okay.
You're gonna get the illegal permit to actually do such a thing. Like, who is gonna green light the idea of, okay, you can to besmirch this gravesite at your will.
But he is a legit company after all. I mean, it even says so in one of his videos. But like this guy supposedly claim. I mean, you know how much money it would be. Like, it's not even possible. But even if it was, the amount of money it would take is astronomical. That's something to keep in mind for when we put on this next video. I'm going to put, and we're going to watch. Now, this one doesn't have his voice in it. For a while, this guy did not want to share his voice. And, yeah. But I think this is something to give a good picture of who we're talking about. Yeah. So, here we go. And you get to see that wonderful intro again. Titanic Truth's new office. Their new office. Oh, it gets better.
All this Windows Movie Maker quality.
Oh, I can't complain. I've used Windows Movie Maker, but
this guy's trying to act like he's a legit.
Yeah, it's true. Like, we're not claiming to have this big fucking business and planning to raise a ship. Titanic Truths is asking for generous help of those who share our dream of seeing the Titanic raised from the depths to help us first raise the little bit of money we need to purchase an actual office space. We attempted to buy one when we first began 3 years ago, but the bank saw little faith in our company.
I wonder why.
And did not think we would come as far as we have. What progress are we talking about? Now, more than ever, Titanic Truths needs an actual office to continue our work and make history. We have a growing collection that needs a proper home to be shown off. And we have designs. We need a drafting area to keep working if we want to save Titanic. We need a professional space to meet with reporters as we begin to go public with Project White Star.
Okay, you would think when the bank saw little faith in your company, you should, at that point, realize maybe I'm fucking batshit insane.
I mean...
by the way, for those... I'm sorry, continue.
How the hell are you going to come up with all that money?
But it's even better because it's like he was going like this is. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was like he was like, oh, this is a legit business and oh yeah, he says he's 30 years old. Like when we heard his voice, he's not. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Anyway. Let's see what he says next. Wow, this is taking a long time. Oh, look! This is the office space. Look at the office space. It's one of those storage sheds.
That's all he's got for an office space? Wow.
No, that's what he wants to buy. That's
Oh,
what he wants.
What he wants the idea of his headquarters to be is a fucking stupid little shed.
Like, I mean, like, if I was wanting to start a business that was wanting to race the Titanic, and he says he wants all these rooms, wouldn't he want to hire an actual building to be placed, or rent out an actual office building or something, instead of
Right.
wanting to buy a shed? Like, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And then we get to see the shed for a few seconds. And there's another picture of this wonderful shed. And, yeah. I will admit, it is a cute shed. Oh, another one. It's another shed picture. It's out in the pasture. Oh my god. Oh my god, that tickles me pink. Below is the link to our You Caring campaign. You could pause here and write it down. It will also be in the description as well as on our Facebook page. If you wish to see Titanic raise, please help take part. All donations will be tracked, and if our goal is met, a plaque will be made with the name and dollar amount of each person who donated to be hung in our office with our collection to say thanks. Facebook Titanic
Oh,
Troops.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I always wanted to have a plaque named after me of desecrating a important grave site. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh. I'm a. Oh, me. And I think that's it. Like, I think that's it. Yeah. You can find links on our Facebook page. Yeah, this guy
And
has
you're-
like 5,000 subs. I'm just like flabbergasted that he has that many.
Yeah, when did the nut take over the nut house?
Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't have dreams and goals, but like,
No, but this is a bit much.
but this is like so far fetched, and like you don't have any funding. I don't believe it. Like, it just doesn't seem like something that would ever happen. Oh. Can we? Okay, hang on. I'm finding another video. Can we raise the Titanic? 5 facts. I think he deleted some of his videos. Because I can't find the one. I want to find the one with the mercury containers. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the orchids. The orchids on the Titanic. That one we... Let's see.
Shits.
Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. 5 facts. Brave. Douglas. Preserving the architecture model. I think he deleted it. Yeah, I think he deleted the one where he was talking about the orchids on the ship. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I think it's gone. 5 facts. Is Titanic a grave? Raising the Titanic, pros versus cons. Raising the Titanic, a company's progress. I was really wanting to see that. The Orchids video again, because that was my favorite. Oh well. Gotta live with what we got. Let's look at the Stern video. That's a good one. Let's see here. We'll find it again. Well, try to find it. Okay. Alright, let's play this one next. Let's play this one next. Alright, here we go. Raising the Titanic, the fate of the stern.
Well, that stupid intro again. You must really love that.
It's going to be in all of them. You're going to have to get used to that.
This.
I hear a noise in the background.
I must be out or pick up the phone. Where could I be?
Many have asked us, what about the stern?
Who's playing the music? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, there was music. You don't want to play that on a stream. That could give you a strike.
Sorry.
Okay.
The truth is, the stern is not part of our plan for two main reasons. First of all, it's obvious condition issues, but more importantly, it is our hope to leave the stern as a peaceful solution between the two sides of the argument for raising Titanic. Those who say do it, she is history and needs to be saved, and those who say she's a grave which needs left alone. Our hope is to merely recover the empty bow section which was evacuated long before the ship went down.
The captain went down with the ship, and the captain was in the bow when it went down. And there was a lot of people inside the ship, including the bow, that died. Not everyone was in the stern section when it went down. So that's a myth.
Yeah.
There's virtually nothing inside of it, besides cargo. And we will leave the stern where it
And a lot of that cargo is disintegrated.
is as the grave marker for the 1,500 who gathered on her decks in their final moments, and the crew who went down fighting in her bowels. We do wish to recover such items as boilers and the engines for preservation as well, but the main structure of the stern will remain as it is to honor the final resting place of those who lost their lives on
He wants
board.
the engine from
Only
the
the
stern.
bow is to be raised to create a land-based memorial museum where fans and loved ones can visit with ease. It is Titanic Truth's hope that this middle ground solution can be met with ease and comfort to both sides of the argument. Allow us to save the Titanic bow, and we will leave the stern as a tombstone for the men, women, and children who lost their lives in that icy water. Together we can reach mutual ground over this topic and find a solution we can all agree on. But we have to act fast if we want to do anything. If we wait too long, Titanic will be lost forever, and there will be nothing left to see either down there or up here.
Say what?
I was reacting to that.
Oh, yeah.
So do we allow her to go quietly into that good night, or do we risk the chance
You really
to
just
save
steal
her
the Independence
once and for all?
speech.
Project White Star is very real.
I never noticed that
And no
before.
matter your view, we can all agree time is running out. We must act now if
Do
we have
it
to save
now.
anything
I like
for
how
future generations. Like us on Facebook, hit
For
that
some reason,
subscribe
my
button
end
right
is
here on
glitching up.
YouTube, hit that like button, and invite all your ship friends. Keep this channel growing. It's already gone beyond my expectations. And it just seems to keep growing. I knew Titanic had a large community, and I am honored to see the amount of support this channel has already seen.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you all for.
Oh, it's a bit funny because like the video that's no longer up, I remember like someone was commenting like, well, you're raising the bow. It's like he was saying that we need to raise the bow because there was like things like orchids and mercury containers on the ship, and I was like, all that stuff will get exposed to the ocean. And I was like, what about the stern? I mean, that stuff, if there's cargo on the, and he's like, oh, we're just going to leave the stern. Like, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. God. Yeah, for some reason, watch together is glitching out. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to leave that at medium. So, what did you guys think?
That guy makes my brain ache. And not in a good way.
Let's see. You know, he went from wanting to raise the Titanic to now wanting to rebuild the Titanic. So... Which sounds more reasonable, except for one thing. And I'm trying to find that video. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay, let's put this in. Raise or rebuild the Titanic?
This damn intro.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm surprised James Cameron's, people behind that movie didn't go like, your company's using our song.
I'm surprised they're not reacting to this thing.
Well, they wouldn't see it.
For a while
But,
now,
yeah,
we've
good.
been pitching the idea of what we call Project White Star, essentially to raise the bow of the Titanic. But it's no secret that the bow is in very horrible condition and falling apart daily, which means time is running out to do so. As well, it is heavily protected by nations all over this world.
Oh,
So
yeah.
our question is, do we spend an estimated $5 billion to raise
totally.
half of a ship, or do we spend about $250 million to build a whole ship?
Or just
We have a
couple
new
thousand for a shed.
fan-funded project idea that has somewhat been taken off. We've even
Yeah,
been talking to a
shipbuilder.
shipbuilder in the Netherlands
Yeah.
about the details, where we would see the
I would make
Titanic
ships boats out of a tree stump is
just as she
qualified for this.
was, as if she never sank. The only upgrades
Yeah,
being
totally.
those she would have gotten over the natural course of her life, much like the Olympic did. This would, of course, mean she couldn't sail, much like the Queen Mary. She would become docked. However, we could replicate the White Star Line pier and dock her there to create a more authentic look. House a museum and offices inside the pier buildings. The wreck, well, not the wreck, but the ship itself could be used as a vacation spot where you could actually stay on board. You can swim in the pool, relax in the Turkish baths, all of it. And even once a year on the anniversary, with proper escorts, we could recreate the maiden voyage to honor those who died.
Yeah, it can't
Stopping
sell, but
for a
you're
short
going
time
to go
is
and
for a more-
recreate the maiden voyage. I wonder if that includes the sinking.
A moment of silence over the water where everybody lost their lives. So the question is, do we continue to push forward and try to raise her, or do we rebuild her? Leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. Which idea do you support more, building or raising? Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe for more videos every week. Be sure to make sure your notifications are on so you know when we upload. And we will see you next week.
Hashtag Project White Star. Uh, Project Edwardian promo. Wait. Upgrades to the Titanic. We'll watch this first. We got to do this. Oh, me. Here we go. Upgrades to the Titanic.
If done, rebuilding the Titanic will see many key features having to be updated for modern times and laws. This includes replacing all of the wooden interior with a fire-safe material that can simulate the look and feel of real wood, reinforcing the hull by creating a double hull and welding the plates, modern electric and diesel engines to power the ship, more lifeboats up and down the boat deck, and of course, proper electrical and plumbing throughout the ship. Titanic Truths is doing everything in our power to make sure that even while we have to use these modern materials, we can keep the original look and feel of the ship. One area we're focused on doing this is in the boilers and engines. While the ship cannot function with the old equipment, we do have a plan to keep aspects of them. Boiler rooms 2 through 6 will be replaced with modern engines, while boiler room 1, its coal bunker, the 3-story engines, and generators will be kept in a mostly non-functional state for tours of the ship. However, there is one aspect of the Titanic that we are firm on not changing despite modern laws, and that is the width of the ship. At 92.5 feet wide, Titanic is too narrow by today's standards. This is why Clive Palmer's ship added 25 to 50 feet to the width, making it well over 100 feet. This, however, is one aspect we are firm on refusing to mess with, as it will throw off the interior design of the ship.
Yes,
and it will no longer be Titanic,
but
just another ship that happens to look somewhat like her. No matter the fines or penalty for not following the law with this one aspect, we will keep her at 92 feet. Titanic will be built correctly, the way fans really want her to.
What fans are clamoring for the ship? Who?
For building the Titanic, leave us a comment below telling us what you would do, how much you would love to walk her decks. And be sure to check our descriptions for more information. As always, thank you for watching. Click like, subscribe for more. Share this with all your Titanic friends, and we'll see you next week.
Alright. You think that's enough?
Yeah, I think we get the idea that this guy is a nutcase.
Not really all there.
Well, should we end the stream?
This guy is also committing like welfare fraud.
Oh. Wait a minute. I gotta find that video. Okay, one more and then we'll end it. We'll call it good.
This guy is doing illegal activities.
There's no coming back from this.
Alright, one more for the road.
What we're about to do.
One more for the road. The founder of Titanic Truths. I'll let you guys comment on this one.
Oh, same intro again. I think at some point he would, maybe I should update this look a little bit, make it a little more modern, but no.
I know I would do everything to look as professional as possible if I was him.
There has been some recent confusion as to who's making these videos for this channel. So I just want to clear some of the air with this latest video. I'm the one making these videos. My name is William. I am actually 29, almost 30.
Doesn't sound like
But I
it.
am legally disabled. I have numerous health issues which have stunted my growth in my life. I have always been delayed compared to other people my age.
Yet, if you go visit his fan page, which he has his Facebook accounted to it, he has a four-wheeler and all these Go Karts and stuff he likes to ride on. I mean, and his car and stuff. Like, I don't know. I just don't
Dumpster
find
dive.
that believable.
I've always looked much younger, sounded much younger, which is one reason why I took so long to do voiceovers for these videos, is because I hate the sound of my voice. I loathe it. I can't stand to hear myself.
I don't think your voice is such a big problem. I think your biggest problem is getting the funding to build that ship. I'm just gonna say it.
Talk in an audio recording.
Well,
So I
he has a
have
hand
always been
injury there,
hesitant
but that
on
doesn't
doing
really tell much.
voiceovers for these videos. But simply writing everything down got old.
But he
and
sure
people
has a
were very
nice
tired
burly
of that, and
beard.
I had no choice.
Yeah.
As for the typos and things I do type, that's because I'm also a bit dyslexic. I'll forget letters, I will add extra letters, I'll forget entire words or put double words, and I don't notice them until it's too late. I always try to proofread and make sure everything's as correct as it can be, but sometimes things still slip through my grasp. But yes, I am for real. Titanic Truths is a truly licensed company. We really are working to save
Anyone
Titanic
can
and other
get there and pay
shipwrecks.
for a license and stuff.
I have studied
It
the
doesn't mean that
Titanic
you're
and her
going to raise
sisters
the
for 20
Titanic.
years or more. I am a grown man. I am almost 30 years old.
The grown man. He's 30.
Even though I do not look or sound it,
You also
but
don't sound like you're going to
everything
raise the
that
Titanic.
you see on this channel is not just
Or build a ship
clickbait
looking like the
to get
Titanic.
the views.
Or build a
This-
ship looking
we
like
are
the
really
Titanic.
doing all this. This is for real. So, sorry for any confusions. I hope you stick with me with this channel.
Oh.
Be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share everything with your fellow Titanic fans out there. Maybe together we can work and save history, one ship at a time.
Save history.
Thank you.
And with that, I think that's a good place to end it. We've pretty much drowned out whoever possibly could be watching this with, stuff. So, we'll see you guys again in a week or 2 weeks. And next time, our good old friend Dr. Morbus will be picking what we'll be watching.
Yeah, and before we go, I want to say, actually, there is a legitimate Titanic people out there called Titanic Honor and Glory. These people are actually trying to make a game about the Titanic.
Awesome.
We link to them in the video description here, because they actually look like an actual legitimate people who wants to make who respects the history of the ship, who wants to make a game of the entire thing. So I'll leave a link to them in the description.
Awesome sauce. This is Scoots S. Fisher. Say bye.
Bye.
And Dr. Morbus signing out. Bagels.